Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video this is my first Halloween tutorial, and if you couldn't tell, I decided to be SZA. I'm like so obsessed with like her look, her style, everything. So this look is actually from her Love Galore music video featuring Travis Scott. I'm pretty sure you guys all know that song right now. I was actually creeping her Instagram to figure out what look in one of her pictures I wanted to go for. Then I was like, why don't I do the Love Galore look, because it's like one of the most popular songs out right now. So I'm gonna stop rambling. If you guys want to know how to achieve this SZA Love Galore inspired look, then just keep watching.
Starting off with the brows, I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in dark brown, and I'm just going to lightly fill in my brows. I'm going to go a little bit lighter than how I usually fill in my brows, just because I know her makeup is not really like that heavy. Her makeup is usually always really light and natural, so we're going to go for more of that natural type of brow and makeup look overall. And to clean up my brows, I'm using the LA Girl Concealer in medium beige, and I'm only cleaning up the bottom. I'm going to leave the top to give my brows a more natural look and not so much, you know, defined. I'm going to take my Purlisse Blue Lotus moisturizer. This has a SPF of 30. I've been using this recently as my daily moisturizer. Then I'm going to go in with this Becca Illuminating Backlight Primer. And then I'm going to take my Fenty foundation. I'm in the number 370, and I'm just going to apply that with a damp beauty blender. And I'm going to add a little bit more to the bottom mouth area, just because I need a little bit more coverage in the hyperpigmented areas. And as well, if you're wondering what's on my forehead, I burnt myself with a curling wand, and then the scab fell off. So now I have this little like white spot. So yeah. And I'm using an illuminating primer because I'm going for more of that natural glowy look that SZA has. So moving on to contour, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild contour stick in Where's Walnut. And I'm going to contour my face. And I'm blending that out with my A30 brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then I'm going in with a damp beauty blender just to absorb any extra product left. And then I'm going to highlight my face. I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Caramel. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out with my damp beauty blender. So I noticed that SZA does have a few little freckles and beauty marks on her face. So I'm just taking my MAC Cork liner, and I'm going to gently just press the pencil. You want to make sure that the pencil is sharpened, just because I feel like it gets it more precise and you're able to control the size of the freckle more. And I'm just going to put that in like little areas around my nose and my forehead, and then press it in with my finger so it's not too harsh. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and just set my face with the Ben Nye Banana Luxury Powder. And I'm like lightly pressing the powder onto my under eye. And I'm just making sure to be light-handed with the powder because her makeup is very light and natural, as I've said before. So you don't want to go in too much with the powder and look super cakey, because that's not the look that we're going for this look. So now I'm setting that cream contour with some contour powder. This is the Ruby Kisses Mineral Powder in Honey Brown. And you want to stick with something really natural, like a natural contour powder, nothing too harsh. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and clean that up a bit because I was a little bit sloppy with the contour cream stick and the powder. And then moving on to the eyes, I'm gonna take my NYX eyeshadow base and I'm going to prime my eyelids. And I'm just dusting off that setting powder, and then I'm going to go back to the eyes. I'm going to be using my Vanity Planet 15-piece brush set, and these brushes are allergen and shed free. They're also vegan, and they're really good quality and really affordable. So I'm going into my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to take that natural shade, and I'm going to use it as my transition shade. And guys, I have a discount code if you guys do want to get the brush set as well. It is Dana Beauty, which will give you 70% off, so you guys can get the brush set for a really good price. I'm going to go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette and take that natural, actually it's like more like a reddish kind of natural brown shade. You guys can use a bronzer or anything like that. And I'm just going to pop that all over my crease and just build that up until I think it's pigmented enough. I'm also dragging that shadow into the inner corners of my eyes just so I can add a little bit more definition. And then I'm going to take this NYX lid lacquer, this is the clear one, and this flat brush from the Vanity Planet brush set, and I'm going to put that onto my eyelid, and I find that it went on easier by dragging it downwards. And I'm using this to give me that glossy eye look that SZA is always rocking. And then I'm going to go back into the Morphe palette with that natural shade, and I'm just going to use that to highlight my brow bone. I'm going to take this Vanity Planet angled brush and the Anastasia Glow Kit. I'm going to take that shade called Bronzed, and I'm going to use that to bronze my face. And then I'm going to do some liquid liner. This is the Ciate London felt tip liner called Fierce Flicks. And I'm going to do a little baby wing because I know she usually has on a winged liner, but it's nothing too sharp or too, too extra. Just gonna go in with some mascara before applying lashes. This is the Milk Makeup Ubame mascara, and then I'm gonna take these lashes from Arty Beauty called Brooklyn, and I'm just like measuring them to see how they fit on my eye. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply them with my Huda Beauty lash glue. And I have a discount code for Arty Beauty lashes as well. It's Dana69. I went back over the lash band with the same eyeliner and then just added a little bit of mascara to my bottom lashes. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to take my MAC cork liner to outline my lips. And then I'm going to fill them in with the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lipstick in Cafe Au Chic. And guys, I love this color so much, and it's so soft and creamy, and it does not leave your lips feeling cracked and chapped like a lot of matte liquid lipsticks do. And then I'm going to go in with my Fenty Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Gloss and put that on top. I love this lip combo, and it looks a lot like the combo I always see SZA rocking, so I was happy with the look. And then for highlight, I'm going to take the Milani Fantastic in Gold bronzer, and I'm using the fan brush from the Vanity Planet brush set as well. And just going to put that everywhere, literally, like my forehead, my chin, my cupid's bow, my nose, and of course my cheekbones. Then I'm just taking my MAC Fix Plus spray to lock in everything and set my makeup and make me look nice and dewy. So now it's time for the hair part of this tutorial. So I'm going to take my hair out of this bun, obviously. And I'm going to part my hair all the way down the middle into two sections because it is a pigtail look. And then after that, I'm just going to part out some bangs. It's probably easier to try to part out front bangs and then just part it in the middle, like split it in half. I don't know why I did it this way, but either way, whatever works for you. So I'm just parting out how much I think I should have out. And then I'm going to even that out as well because as you can see, one side is higher than the other. And after I figure out my bangs, I'm just going to get that out the way. And then I'm going to work on the ponytails, which I know is not that hard, but I just wanted to make sure the positioning was right. You don't want it to be too high, but you also don't want it to be too close, like too forward to your face. So I did it, well, I don't know if you guys can kind of see the angle I did it at, but I did it more towards the middle of my head and leveled, like it's not going above my head. So I feel like that was like the hardest thing to explain, so I hope that wasn't like too hard. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and flat iron my bangs. And my hair is more on the fine side, so especially once I straighten my hair, it's a little bit finer. Also, I have a little bit of breakage on that side from bleaching my hair. But anyways, I just put my hair into little buns, and then I'm just combing out my bangs just to see. I was gonna put some extensions in my bangs, but then I was like, let me just work on the ponytail first, and then we'll see how it looks. So I'm gonna take this hair I got from the beauty supply store. This is the Model brand, and it's a blowout texture. And this comes with 2 bundles of each length, so 2 18s, 2 16s, 2 14s, and even a little closure, but I won't be using that. And the reason I chose this kind of kinky blowout texture is because SZA's hair it's very thick and kinky. Virgin hair would not work for this. I mean, you can use virgin hair if you have it, but I wanted to be as spot on with this look as possible, and I know that, of course, I need hair that resembles more of my natural hair texture, which is why I used something a lot thicker and kinkier. So I kind of missed where I was putting the bobby pin onto the track to start the ponytail, so I'm gonna show you guys or explain it when I do it again for the second length. I'm gonna be using all 3 lengths on each side, so 118, 116, and then the 14 on one side, and then the same length on the other side. So I'm still on the 18-inch right now. So after I wrap that around and I get to like the last little piece of track left, I'm gonna show you guys in a second. So I'm going to take a few strands of hair and I'm going to wrap that around the tracks and ponytail. And then I'm going to take my flat iron and bump the ends of the hair, because the ends of this hair are just really straight. And SZA's pigtails that she was wearing, they aren't completely straight at the end. They have like a sort of like bend and curl to it, so I'm just doing the same thing. And then I'm doing the 16-inch now, so I'm just taking the bobby pin and pushing that through the track, and then I'm going to stick that into my ponytail. And then I'm just going to wrap the track all the way around. You want to also be gentle, and I know the hair can get tangly as well, so just take your time. And then once you're done wrapping that track, you're going to take a little bit of hair from the corner of that track, like the end, and then just wrap that around the ponytail to secure it. And then I'm just curling the ends again before I add the last track.
Why is it so hard to accept the party is over? You came with your new friends and her mom jeans and her new Benz, and she's perfect and I hate it. Oh, so glad you made it. I'm so glad you could come back. Somebody get the tacos, somebody spark a blunt. Let's wipe the knuckles off of episode 1.
So I'm just going to repeat the same steps on the other side with the 3 tracks, and then curling the ends before adding the next track. So this is what it's looking like, and as you can see, I do need to fix my bangs a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix my bangs. I didn't like how this side was bumped, so I thought it was kind of awkward, so I'm just doing that again. And after each section, I'm just gonna tease that with the tail comb. And I was doing this because her bangs were a lot puffier than mine, and as I was saying, my hair's more on the finer side, especially once it's straightened. So you can tease it, or you can just add tracks in. I didn't really want to add tracks in because I'd have to glue them in, and I don't want to put glue in my hair, so I just teased it. I'm also teasing the ponytail to give it more of a messy, puffier look. And that's pretty much it for the hair tutorial. As you can see, I was flipping my hair. I was like, yes, I look like SZA. It's SZA vibes. Okay. So for my outfit, if anyone wants to know, I had this little bralette from Boohoo. And then I had this little corset thingy. So I decided to put that on. And I totally forgot to contour my nose, so I'm just showing you guys that clip as well. And then I added the Anastasia base pencil number 2 in my waterline. It's like a nude pencil. And then I went to Michael's, which is like this craft store, and I picked up these butterflies. Guys, I like I searched everywhere for them, but finally got some butterflies. And so she has 2 orange butterflies in her hair, so I put one in my ponytail, one kind of like by my bang area, and then she had a few more butterflies on her, but I didn't have any more orange ones, and these packs were not that cheap, so I was like, let me just use one yellow and like put it on my shoulder, you know. So yeah, this is the finished look, and I think I did pretty good. You guys went crazy on my Snapchat, and I got so much love for this look on my Instagram, so thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.